Man, your boy Infamous Tex. I made it through 2023, man. We finally made it right here to 2024. First interview of 2024. And you know we're on the block right here at the infamous DJ Screwwall. Not the common one, the infamous one. I had to bring my boy Six Ether, the Death Dealer.
What it do, y'all?
That's right, man. Had to come tap into H-Town, man. So let's get right into it. The name. The name is I love the name. Explain the name to me, bro. How'd you land on Six Ether, the Death Dealer?
All right, well, the story of Six Ether, the Death Dealer. I was newly introduced to Dope E through a mutual friend. And basically, when I first started working with him or about to work with him, he was kind of reluctant to work with me because he said, he's a Six Ether. And in his religion, 9 Ether would represent the black man.
Right.
And Six Ether would represent a white devil.
Oh, wow.
So he was kind of like, I can't mess with a Six Ether, you know, because he's white, you know what I'm saying? But we were still talking. He's starting to see I was down,
right?
You know what I mean? Say, oh, he ain't just a regular white dude, you know what I mean? Like I'm all about it, you know what I mean? I grew up in the streets. I've been raised black and mixed my whole life,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So he started recognizing, oh, he's cool. So at that point, there was a phone call made one day, and I was kind of spiting him a little bit, and I was like, man, I'm going to call myself Six Ether. And he was like, man, oh, man, yeah, that's it, man, that's dope, yeah, I like that, you know? And then, you know how a lot of South Park Coalition members that have names like K. Reno, the Wizard, Dopey, the Terrorist, South Park Psycho Gangster Nip, KB, the Kidnapper.
The names are incredible.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Yeah.
So I was like, Six Ether. I was like, Six Ether, the Death Dealer. You know, and I call myself the Death Dealer because I've dealt a lot of death. Throughout my whole lifetime, and dealing death is drugs, prostitutes, guns. Basically, I sold anything that was sellable, and I never even knew what a job was until I was like already like mid-20s, and I got it in the system, and they forced me to work.
The boy was out there getting it for real. Yeah.
So I've already, you know, my credibility is high, and you know, that's what it is. That's how the name came about.
Man, I love the name though, man. And you're right about the SPC, the way they got the names. It's kind of the way I became Infamous Tex actually too. When I was first rapping, I was Lil Tex. I had to change my name. I kind of wanted to add like the such and such. So it was really the Infamous Tex. The same thing, like you said, the K. Reno, the Wizard, you know, Dopey, the Tears. That was actually one of my first features also was Dopey. So he's kind of one of the guys.
Talented dude.
Oh, man. Yeah. Definitely got my name out there in the streets working with Dopey, man. So shout out to the SPC. I mean, you tapped in with the streets for real when you say South Park Coalition.
Oh, yeah.
You know, especially right here in H-Town.
Gets no realer. It gets no, you know, that's it.
So music-wise, you've already kind of been in the game for a while. When would you say you actually started taking it 100% serious? Like, look, this music's what I'm gonna do, versus just, you know, back and forth with the street stuff.
I think I started off with the music back in like, you know, junior high school. Actually, I was living in Colorado. My father was in the Army, so we've lived all over. I lived here in Houston as a kid, on and off. New York is where I'm from, and you know, even overseas in Germany and whatnot. So we was living out there in Colorado. We was living in Colorado, and in the 7th grade, I was calling myself a DJ, you know. And so thought I was a DJ. I was kind of rapping, trying to rap a little bit, and there was a couple other dudes in school that was pretty tight. So I was already trying to do it. And I got introduced to another guy. Said, hey, man, you need to come by this guy's house. He's a DJ, man. He's like dope, you know. So I went by the dude's house, man, and, you know, I had one little turntable, about 15 records, and I was calling myself a DJ. I walked into this dude's house. He got 3 Techniques turntables. He's got hundreds of records around the room, and he's already, you know, cutting beats, you know, making, you know, with the break beats and stuff, and doing all this. And I'm like, oh, okay, well,
he's crossfading, doing all the techniques.
He's doing the damn thing, and I'm like, bro, I guess I'm a rap now, and you're gonna be the DJ.
Hell yeah.
Because there's no way I could compete with that. So his name was actually he's DJ Ant of a group now called Atmosphere out of Minneapolis.
Man.
So if y'all want to look up that dude, I was the original rapper with him.
First MC, they got it all.
So that's my history So I could have been a part of that, but what happened is he went north to Minneapolis, and I went south to Texas.
Man.
And then, I got, arrested, lost my contacts, whatnot, and we actually lost contact for many, many years and barely reunited in 2017. So that's, that was a long story. But in the meanwhile, I did all this stuff down here in Texas. And,
man,
so.
Did y'all reconnect through social media?
Yeah.
Social media is a mug. I'm telling you, social media brought everybody, the whole world together now.
We find a lot of people like that, you know what I mean?
Man, making some big moves, and it's dope because you got to kind of check out the hip-hop culture from all over, right? You're saying New York, Indianapolis, I mean, well, all the places, north, south, west, definitely out here in the dirty south in Texas. But that's dope because the times that you're talking about, man, like, that DJing, I would say the real era of hip hop, right?
Well, it all started with breakdancing.
Yeah, the breakdancing.
Breakdancing started.
The graffiti, the MC, all the elements basically. You got to tap in pretty much in the very beginning with all that.
We then did the graffiti, man. We done did it all, man. That's how it started, Breakdancing, painting. Next thing you know, you started trying to rap and then realized, oh, well, I ain't that great of a breakdancer, but I can rap.
Right.
So I didn't even know I could do music. I didn't even know I was musical.
Right.
But because of the whole hip hop, you find out stuff about your own self, what your talents are,
Oh yeah.
So you might be talented and not even know it. You know?
Yeah. Same thing. I mean, I started DJing was my introduction to finally just doing hip hop, and it was that one neighbor that across the street that when I walked in and seen he had the real deal stuff. I'm like, you know what? All right, same thing. I feel you, man. I just bust out the beats and let's go.
Yeah.
So man, hey. Hell of a story right there, and just being able to be part of that during the great years, right? Because we're missing a lot of the b-boy stuff these days.
It's not the same.
It's definitely changed. Times have changed, but hey, to be able to experience that's dope. Let's talk about with Gold Toes, man. I saw we're working with GT Digital, Gold Toes. Have you been rocking with them for a while, or how did that whole connection with Gold Toes come out?
Well, I was working with Dopey and the SPC, and that's when I met Gold Toes through the same homeboy I met Dopey through.
Right.
And he introduced me to Gold Toes, and then we started, doing some business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now it's already been 20 years knowing him, and I've been going with them with Thiz Latin.
Yeah.
So we've been rocking with Thiz Latin for all that time, and right now we got some new projects. I got a project coming out with Gold Toes.
Yeah. I saw that. I've been keeping up on some of the stories.
We're working on it still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're still working on it, but it should be coming out in the next couple of months.
Dope.
So that's going on, and we got some more projects. I just put out a couple of videos, and there's a couple of more coming. And I mean, we're just gonna 2024. We're going hard.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just going to be one thing after another. It's just going to be a little slight, a little flow every month. You might see another video. And as fast as they can edit them, I'm going to keep throwing them out there. So it's not even so much about my speed, but the speed of the people that's doing, the editing and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you definitely got the game plan down as far as, how you're going to be putting everything out. Because I was going to ask you 2024, what's some of the moves, but you pretty much answered it right there.
Yeah.
So there was a new video we recently just put on Hustle Town Network. Explain that one right here, because the video's dope. It was shot right here, H-Town.
Yeah.
Tell them a little bit about that video right there.
Okay, well, Under Investigation is the name of the song.
Man.
It was shot up the street, and it just kind of reflects a lot of my history, because I'm not in the sauce these days like it used to be. So a lot of this stuff is from previous times. So I'm writing about the experiences and some of the stuff that I've been through, and it's all factual stuff.
Yeah.
So when you hear me, it's not just imaginary raps that you're hearing. This is all based on reality.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
Feel me?
There you go. I like it because it was street, man. It's that stuff that, again, we don't get as much of that these days, really. To be honest, that's kind of thing. You got a lot of the mindless turn up music here and there and all that stuff. But then you got the real street stuff and keeping it, really, because we still need it. You know what I'm saying? This real hip hop stuff.
That's what it's all about.
Exactly. And this stuff that, to be honest, a lot of people really should do their knowledge on when they're getting in there. These young kids nowadays, like, I feel like they should kind of go back, and we should go back into the times of learning, the breakdance and all the elements, right? The DJing, even the street stuff, because this is some historic stuff that really took place to make everything the way it is here in Houston, on the West Coast, New York, all the places that you've been. Doing your thing, man. So real quick, drop the social media. If they're not following already right now, what's the social media to send them to so they can check out all the stuff you got going on, keep up with everything for 2024. Of course, also the YouTube. Just go ahead and lay it all out. Where they need to go if they want to start checking out your music right now.
All right, well, you can hit me on the Instagram. It's 6ether, the Death Dealer. It's all one thing. GT Digital, we on the YouTube. That's going on. Hustle Town Network. What is it? The Death Dealer 6 on YouTube as well. And I mean, you'll find me. You're gonna start seeing more and more. It's gonna be easier and easier to find it. So, that's what's up.
That's what's up, man. Look, I'm excited because 2024 again, first interview of 2024. So for one, congratulations, because he's right on.
Happy New Year.
That's right on this grind, right back to it right here. New Year's Day.
Oh yeah.
He ain't playing with it, man. He's right here. He's tapping out. He's moving around, doing what he's got to do. So 2024, like I said, be on the lookout. Anything else you want to let them know as far as, if they're just tapping in, let them know again what to expect, just whatever you want to tell Hustle Town Network.
Well, anybody out there that want a sick-ass feature,
there you go.
Hit me up. We can talk about it, We don't say prices like that out here like that, but hit me up on the gram, throw a DM out there and we can discuss it, man. We also producing beats too, and we doing what we do, not what nobody else does. We sounding like us and nobody else, and we dope than a motherfucker, okay? So look out for all this shit. We coming for you.
There you go, man. 6ether, the Death Dealer. Be on the lookout, man. My boy said it right there. 2024 gonna be some big things. Of course, big shout out to Go Toes, GT Digital. That's Hustle Town family as well.
No doubt.
So yeah, man, y'all be on the lookout, man. I appreciate you tapping in with me this early in the season already, right here, New Year's Day. Again, y'all be
much love.
That's right, man. 2024, we're gonna be cooking it up all year, man. Your boy Infamous Tex right here, Hustle Town Network. Man, RIP to DJ Screw.
RIP Screw.
That's right, man. We're gonna hold it down for the legends. We out.